Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Greg with Stock Gems. Before we get into it, please like and subscribe. I have the Webull link below, so if you're new to Webull, please join using the link I have in my description. If you deposit $100, you have a chance of winning two free stocks, valued maybe up to $1,600. So please join using the link below. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Welcome back. So if you were like me today and you were checking out the stock market, all you saw was a bloodbath. This market was bloody red. I mean, you can see Dow Jones was down 0.75%, NASDAQ was down 0.92%, S&P 500 down 0.68%. Look at this bloodbath over here in all these industries. You have pretty much just healthcare, consumer defense, real estate, utilities, green, but pretty much everywhere else is just bleeding red. I mean, this is why they stress to diversify. I mean, yeah, some of these stocks are bringing your portfolio down, but if you had some of these green stocks, essentially you're going to see some greener days, and it'll help even out your portfolio so that you're not seeing a total bloodbath. So I want to switch over to the Thinkorswim app. Right now I have up QQQ. QQQ is an ETF that closely follows the NASDAQ. So let's switch over to this section right here. So right now what we're going through is a market correction. So we essentially hit a low about 15% from its highs around the January time frame into mid-March or early March, and then from there it recovered. Now, from what I believe it will happen, essentially we'll do a pullback. Now, question is, will it pull back and hit its retest the low? Will it pull back just to one of these SMA points? There's some area resistance around here. So area support, around here. So essentially it can pull back to this area, and if there's major catalysts in the news that can cause this stock to drop back down to its low, and then from there I think it reverses and shoots back up. So that's something that we want to keep monitoring and keep an eye out for, because once it starts to reverse, that's when you want to make sure you dump your money in, because I think from there it shoots to all-time highs and the market starts to recover. Now, the reason why I say that, looking back at past data points. So right now I'm going to highlight the 2018 time frame. Again, similar time frame, around the February time frame. We had a pullback, a market correction. Again, very similar. I think it's 12-13%, similar to what we had. The market recovered, hit a new high, and then it shot back down and corrected again another 12%. So it retested that low, and then it started to shoot back up. So what I'm telling you is right now we're here at this point in time. The market is going to do a pullback. Now, I'm not telling you it's getting it down to this point, but it could essentially make it down here and start to shoot back up. But there is going to be a pullback, and with that pullback, hopefully it reverses soon and we start to see all-time highs and just keep continually breaking that high. There was additional crashes and corrections. I forget exactly what this one was. I remember I was buying a lot of oil stocks, and the market was looking ugly those time frames. And then this was COVID right here. So if you see, there was a huge crash in the market due to COVID. I believe this was 30%. And this is when a lot of people made money, because when the market crashed 30%, that tells you that some of the major stocks got hit additionally from the 30%. So some stocks may have dropped down 100%, 70%. So imagine buying at this point in time So if I highlight from here to here, 100%, and that is just on this ETF. So a stock that dropped during this 30% drop, and the stock itself probably hit 100% or 90% or 75%. So imagine buying into that stock and then riding that back up. The amount of money that you would make during that time frame is ridiculous. So a lot of people made it rich during the recession due to COVID. So a lot of people made tons of money during that market crash due to COVID. So definitely, market corrections, market crashes are the critical times that you want to dump your money into the stock market and take advantage of those dips, because essentially this is the time market goes on sale. I mean, all you guys love sales. So this is the time you want to actually go and buy as many stocks as you possibly can. Always have a reserve. Don't go off and just dump all your money into stocks. Have a reserve so that during these time frames, we can essentially scoop up some of these stocks and ride that back up to the top. So right now we have our correction that happened in this January, February time frame. It looks like there's a pattern going on where around the October time frame, there's another correction. So keep an eye out for October. Maybe there might be another correction, maybe not. But again, during close to that October time frame, if you've doubled, tripled your money, take some of those gains off the table. Take some of those gains, put that into reserve, and then wait for another market crash, and then buy back in, and let's see how far we can ride this one. So with that said, that's all I have for you.